We've had 8 regionals now across the world. Thousands of people are packing these buildings to watch these people work out. What do you think when you see how big this has gotten?
It's surreal. It's beautiful. It's an amazing thing. A lot of moving parts, a lot of hard work.
A lot of the people who are either watching or taking part in these regionals were first exposed to CrossFit through an L1 seminar. Why do you think the message that is given at those seminars has had such a lasting impact on everybody?
Largely because it's had such a lasting impact. I mean, that impact is physiological, and it's profound. There's nothing like it. It's incomparable in impact, in effect. That level 1 kernel, you know, the meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar, and constantly varied high-intensity functional movement, and the elaborations on those themes have been they're globally and historically significant in their transformative impact. That's exactly it. The impact is the cause of the social and economic impact, business impact.
10 years ago, it was just you at the very first level 1 seminar. You know, now you have a legion of trainers who are out there around the world teaching this stuff. Why do you think these things are still selling out after all this time around the world?
For every CrossFitter in the world, there's 1,750 non-CrossFitters. And we're at a point now in most of the Western world, almost every metropolitan area on Earth, the fittest person that the average person knows is a CrossFitter. And that has an enormous draw to it for the boxes. The impact is probably the single largest positive impact on global health currently. I don't know of anything that's I mean, sure, areas that are finding hygiene and clean water that didn't have it before will have maybe more profound impact. But you know, we have 6,000 gyms in the U.S. There are also 6,000 dialysis centers in the U.S. And you know, our work isn't done. We got a long ways to go.
Why do you think 2 days is enough to develop a good trainer?
Well, you know, I think it takes a lifetime to develop a good trainer. And it's a lot of the skills and essential parts of being a great trainer maybe are difficult to teach. The compassion, all the attention to detail, I think that comes naturally or not. But the L1 seminar, that material, that 2-day educational experience, I believe is the most profound educational experience available in the world today. I don't know of anything like that in terms of the potential effect on a 2-day effort. Sit there for 2 days and pay close attention, and you will have a longer, healthier, more complete, more fulfilling life.
There are you know, affiliates of all shapes and sizes, all types of different neighborhoods. You know, many clients, small clients. But what do you think is the mark of a successful affiliate?
A lot of participation. You know, people coming and enjoying themselves and getting healthier, getting fitter.
You mentioned the diet thing, and people can see, they can see in front of them the transformations that take place by following, you know, the level 1 message. Why do you think there's still resistance to accept it, that it works?
I don't think there is. I think our resistance comes from organizations that have been decimated by its working. And so I think that our critics, look, they want to say dangerous because they're bothered by the enormously positive results. We came up with a stimulus that we thought was as close a match to the genomic needs of Homo sapiens as we could derive. I mean, so we've got a diet that's roughly balanced in macronutrient composition. Say roughly 33.33% of the calories, just in that neighborhood, roughly balanced by macronutrient. Business as usual, what the industry standard was offering something that looked more like 70, sometimes even 80% carbohydrate. That difference between our belief that 33.33% is a closer number, their belief that 80% is the better number, that 80% figure was purchased by their financial backers. No one ever did that and liked the impact. It wasn't tested empirically and found to be advantageous to human function or performance. It was purchased by the soda companies. And we stepped in and go, you know what, we're not going to take any money from the soda companies, so it behooves us to do nothing really but tell the truth on these matters. And I can do this on hydration, I can do it on exertional cramping, I can do this on cholesterol levels, I can do this on carbohydrate intake, on what are the root causes of end-stage kidney disease. You know, I mean, the country is afflicted with a host of very, very serious problems, and they're growing faster than the economy and faster than the population. And CrossFit has an answer for it. In fact, we have 13,000 answers to it around the world.
Greg, thank you so much for coming
No,
by.
it's
We
always
appreciate
a
everything you've
pleasure.
done. Have
Keep
fun the
doing
rest
what
of
you're
the way.
doing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.